a quick video today about something that came up on my Instagram. I constantly hear this quote about keep your goals to yourself, move in silence, um, move like a ninja. Don't speak. Don't speak of your goals. Other people will just wish bad for you. And I know a lot of people share, like, repost, and say, yeah. But actually, I disagree with this. And we could agree to disagree. You might have a different opinion to me. That's okay. But I'm actually going to share why I disagree with it and why actually being open about your goals and your dreams can actually work well for you and how it's worked well for me. Okay? So a lot of the times when you hear these quotes about moving in silence and keeping your goals to yourself, um, the reason why I don't like that, number one, is you are immediately putting a negative presumption about other people around you and other people in the world. There's a bunch of knobs in the world. There's no doubt about that. There are jealous people out there. But generally, if you think good about people and if you have positive, I feel like if you are positive and you think the best of people, you are generally surrounded by good energy and good people. If you think the worst of people, you'll get the worst. How many times do we know this negative Nancy that says everybody's jealous of me, everybody's trying to hate on me? You know the type, right? Like everybody's like a troll. They always think the world's against them. And look, I get the odd troll. Please, if you're a troll, don't watch this, move on, move swiftly along. But generally, I think the best of people, and the best comes to me, right? Are you watching this? You've got good energy, you're watching this. And so I like to presume, and I have seen proof, that when you utter your dreams and your goals out into the world, I feel the world and people around generally want to help you achieve it. Okay. And also, it depends on who you utter it to. Like, if you're constantly uttering it to your competition, maybe they won't be supportive. But as a whole, right, especially in my corporate career, when I was in corporate banking, and even now my community, now you guys are my community on my Instagram, when you utter the goals into the world and your dreams into the world, when people know that's what you want, they are clear, suddenly their energy and your energy moves towards that goal. It's a focused energy towards that goal. And I find human beings generally, 97% of humans are good people and they want to help. We need to assume there are good people out there, because there are good people out there. And the amount of opportunities that have come my way because I've said, I'd like to do that. They may not have come overnight. It may not have happened overnight. But the fact that I put it out and say it, when people know that's what you want, they might see an opportunity or hear an opportunity and mention it to you. For example, I remember my first job. Well, my first job was actually working in a barbershop, believe it or not, in an African American barbershop when I was 17. A long story. I can talk about that in another video. But I'd say when I first graduated, my first job was working in a call center. I worked in a call center collecting debt. I was a debt collector. It was a painful job. It was awful, okay? I had to call people on a Saturday morning. Hello, can you pay that today? But my point is, I'm digress now. Oh, my point is, I was in a team, right? The debt collection team. And I wanted to go in a more advanced team, the financial guidance team. And they were more advanced, they had more skills. And I really, really wanted to be in that team. But I didn't know how to get there. I was a newbie, right? But I heard that they were recruiting, and I felt too scared actually to put my hand up because I didn't have experience. Normally people in the financial guidance team had been there for 2 years, they had more experience, and I was a newbie. And I was too scared, I was too chicken. But I remember after the recruitment went over, I was in the lift with one of the managers. There were a few managers managing the financial guidance team. And I was in the lift and she was in the lift. And I remember thinking, shoot your shot, man. Just shoot your shot. Just say it. And I just struck up a conversation with her, and I was like, if there's ever opportunities in the future, I'd love to hear about them, or I'd love to know what you need for people. What skills do you need for people in your team? And she turned around to me. Actually, her name's Sam. She's a gorgeous lady. She turned around to me and she said, I wish you told me this when recruitment was on, because I've heard your calls and I like the way that you talk to customers, and I would have hired you. It's like, because it was my ticket to be out calling, debt collecting and financial guidance are two different skills. The second one's a bit softer, more guidance. And I really wanted to be out calling people on a Saturday morning. Can you pay that today? Right? So anyway, my point was, I had mentioned that to her. Okay, recruitment was over. Lo and behold, next week, she pulled me aside and said, I'd like to interview you. Oh my God. And I was like, okay. And she pulled me and she interviewed me and said, somebody else pulled out. I think they got a new job. And I would like to interview you for this financial guidance team role. And I got the job. I got that job that I wanted because I put that desire and that want out. I thought there's no way they're going to hire me. I'm not experienced. And that was me. If I assumed the worst of this manager, Sam, I was like, she's just going to hire me. People don't put out your desire into the world. I would have not gone into that team. But I put that desire and that want into the world, and I got that job. And that's happened to me again and again and again. Say what you want into the world. You never know who's listening. You never know what opportunities can come your way. The amount of times that I honestly, I have spoken to strangers, because I run a blog and I hire writers. And I remember I was on a plane once and a girl mentioned, she said, it was my dream to become a freelance writer. Hello? She mentioned that. She mentioned that dream. And I said, hey, listen, drop me an email. I'm always looking for writers. So don't be afraid to put out your desire into the world, okay? Because you never know who's watching or listening. And generally humans, they want to work towards you, towards helping you. And once they know what you want, at least they can help you. That's number one. Number two, and this is so powerful, when you say things out loud and you visualize it, it becomes a reality. Okay. And I spoke the other day about waking up feeling a bit down because I was like, oh, my goals feel too overwhelming. I don't know if I'll ever get there. And your thoughts become your words, become your actions, become your reality, right? That is so, so true. So it's important to turn your thoughts into your words. And I truly, truly believe this. Whenever I want something, no matter how crazy my goals are, I write them down and I put them on my wall. To be honest, I put them on my wall, okay? And maybe if you don't want people to see them, you can just hide them behind something. That's what I do sometimes. And so when you can visualize it and see it and say it, that allows it to become a reality, okay? And to me, it's happened again and again where there's so many times when I haven't said it and it never happens. But when you start saying it and visualizing it, it becomes, and imagining it to happen, you act like it's going to happen, your energy and the universe and the angels, or if you don't believe in the angels, that's fine. We can have different values and we can have different religions and values. I don't. Okay, guys, let's take it back a second. We can be inclusive. We can have different religions and beliefs, and that's fine. I have friends and families that are atheists, Christians, Muslims. Doesn't matter. We can love despite our differences. Okay. My point is, when you put it out into the world, the universe or the angels say, Amen. Amen. Amen to that desire. Amen to that thing that you want, and it becomes a reality. And you start feeling better because it's like, oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. If you keep thinking it's not going to happen, it's going to happen. Look at the body. Look at your body language. Oh, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. But if you it's going to happen, and here's how I'm going to feel when it's going to happen, you feel better. You only have your thoughts, man. You are in charge of your thoughts. Your thoughts are going to be the ones that become a reality. Okay, we have so many things in the world. Think about it. This pen, phone, all of the things around us have become a reality because they started in someone's mind. Somebody thought, I want to create that, and it started with what's in their mind. So start getting creative. Visualize that thing you want. That's number two. And number three, this to me is very powerful. It's kind of scary. When you say those things that you're going to do, you suddenly become accountable because other people are watching now. To me, this is a huge thing. This to me, because I keep my word. If I say something, I have to do it. I don't want to be a liar. You don't want to have a reputation as a liar, right? You want to be somebody that honors their word. So, give me a second. My cat is scratching around. Maybe she can come here. Come here, baby. I'm going to show you a little tofu cat. Anyway, my point is, if you really want to get something done, say it into the world and watch yourself become accountable. So whenever I really want to do something, I I actually tell my Instagram community, or I write it in my emails. I say I'm going to do this, and lo and behold, I have to do it because I said I would do it. And that really is a powerful mechanism to push you to achieve your goals. So, in conclusion, I know there's a lot of research and data and sayings and quotes and all these things out there that says move like a ninja, move, don't mention your goals, move silently. I am the opposite. I think speak your goals out into the world. Let the world hear your dreams and your goals so you can achieve them. One, you can visualize them and it becomes a reality. And number two, other people who might see opportunities for you can send them your way and make it a reality. And number three, so it makes you more accountable. I hope that's helpful for you today. Hope you have a great day.